Hello, everybody. So sorry for that bleep, whatever that it was. That's me doing the Greek sausage fingers and pressing God knows what because we can. We can. Welcome, everybody, to another SATURDAY night. You and I remember those songs quite well. Um, Thank you for being here, Janet Zavala. I am so excited to have you here. And if you don't know Janet Zavala, I can't wait for you guys to hear everything that don't know. So let's welcome Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And I'm just making sure that we're on the Instagram. We should be, and I don't know why we're not. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell people all about you?
All about me. Janet Zavala. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm a coach and a writer and a coach. So I really focus on helping and empowering women to kind of take control of their lives, get more confidence, go after their dreams, build the lives that they want to live. So that's a lot of what my writing is about and my coaching is about as well.
Which is important. I think it's so important to be who you are.
A writer and a coach. So I really focus on helping and empowering women to kind of take control of their lives, get more confidence, go after their dream.
There we go. So sorry about that. It's weird when like I'm trying to find the Instagram piece and it's not there. Hello, Tina. Good to see you. Lisa, hello. Karen, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So today we're talking about the whole month has been vision. So I couldn't think of anybody better than you to talk about as we end this last day on the 31st. I can't believe, where did this month go? Where did this month go? So, hey, Beth, thank you for being here. I wanted to talk about vision and goal achievement because I think people have the vision, like, everybody does a typical New Year's resolution or they do their word for the year or whatever they do, vision boarding. But then somewhere by the end of this month, we lose that oomph. We're missing that goal. And how do we keep up with that, Janet?
I'm having problems. I'm not sure if anybody else is having problems hearing you, but you keep on coming in and out. It might be me. I remember this happening last time. You're frozen to me, so I don't.
How about
headphones?
Headphones.
I don't have any on me right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
I can join on my phone if I need to.
Okay. It's okay. So here's what I'm going to talk about while Janet's getting that going. This is what we love about the high-tech world. For me, with goals, I have them set like in December, I will have some goals for the year. And then what I do is I am gentle with myself if I need to shift them. So in January, I might have said, okay, for this month, my vision is to be able to get the next 4 months, January, February, March. So February was done. So March, April, May, those months need to be taken care of. And I'm like, what do I need to do? What's my goal? My goal is to get all the guest speakers that I need, to get retreats in place for the next couple months, to make sure that I have everything all organized for the trip to Greece. And then I just like make little check marks, Hello, Jessica. Thank you for being here. And Gabriella, so good to see you here. And Christy, thank you for being here. So what do you suggest?
I think the first part is I'm not sure if who on here has kind of like a vision. I think it getting kind of clear about what you want and how you want to show up, what you want to achieve, and whether it's big or small, like having clarity on that vision first. So you're not doing the things that don't align with what you want to achieve, right? You're not wasting time kind of doing the things that don't get you to where you want to be. So I advise my clients and anybody I talk to start to create a vision. Start to create a vision of what they want and have fun with it. I think that we get so tied up into like getting it right, or like our fears get in the way, and so we soften, or don't go all the way with what we want to achieve. I advise my clients to be both ambitious but realistic, right? I can't realistically become, an astronaut right now. Not qualified, I'm too old, all the things, right? So I think that it's important to have that vision, to spend time with it, spend some quality time with yourself to kind of look at that vision. And so what I would suggest is like every morning for a week, say in 5 years or 3 years, whatever the timing is that you're thinking about, I'm going to have achieved this. I'm going to be a Reiki practitioner, right? Or whatever your goal is, and state it in the positive. And the next day, 7 days, go back. Is this what I want? How do I add more clarity? How do I add more detail? How do I want to be a Reiki practitioner for people who suffer with osteoarthritis, right? I mean, whatever kind of detail is kind of aligns with your passions and your interests and the
Right.
things that you want to do. So first step, get very clear on what you want to do.
And that, like, so, where are you? Where are you? Just said it, and I was gonna say, okay. Um, we want everything. Jessica says we want everything perfect. And I think that's what happens,
Mm-hmm.
guys. If we think it's not perfect, then it's not right. Because perfection, as Brene Brown says, perfection is there, so we're not judged. So I would let go of the perfection piece. That is going to block you from getting what we want. All of us. Hi, Amanda. Hey, Mandy. Thanks for being here. So, Ellen Jane, good to see you. Thanks, Ren. Good evening. Cousin Jody. Hello, hello, hello. So, put in the comments, guys, what is one thing that you want for February? Just one thing. One vision that you envision for yourself by the end of February. You want X, Y, and Z. Even if it's one step. One step. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for being here. One step, one tiny little step. Hi, Sue. I can't stop watching your singing video. Love it. Thank you. And Cousin Jody says warmth. You're great. You're great. And she is the oracle. Awesome advice. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So what is one thing? Mandy says perfect is not in my vocabulary anymore. Good for you. I want to get back to making art on a regular basis. So let's be specific, right, Janet? What does making art on a regular basis mean to you? Does that mean
Mm-hmm.
every day? Does it mean every day for 5 hours? Does it mean, what does that mean? Because when you are then going to say, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, I didn't get back to making art. You haven't set your goal of what that is. So, Rachel wants to get focused. Okay. Um, I want at least 25 advanced review copy readers for my new book. All right. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that, Joanne, on Instagram? Let us know. Michelle Moray, hello. Tina says, when I can return to my apartment after restoration, I intend to do some purging of things that are no longer needed. Okay. Do you feel like that's going to be by the end of February? What do you think? Mandy wants confidence. You want confidence in what? How? By when? See what I'm getting to, you guys? I mean, this is standard coaching stuff, but we talk about a time-based goal, right? So a time-based goal, a realistic time-based goal, right? So what would you say, Janet? I'm just thinking about
Yeah,
something. I'll let you answer it first.
yeah. I think it's like I said before, it's being as specific as possible and defining that time by when. And if that I saw the comment about I intend to, declutter. I will declutter. I will declutter this room by the end of February, right? So it's very specific that I will go through my papers and organize all my business, my personal business stuff by this date.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can say March is dedicated to cleaning out, that area in your house that collects all the stuff. Or, my office, I wouldn't show you the whole thing, but has become my dumping ground for all of the other places where I've organized, So it's being specific about what you want to achieve by when and how you want it to look and how do you want to feel? How does that make you feel?
Right. And we talk about this in coaching, everyone. This is basic coaching 101. You want a SMART goal, and we've already said specific. So SMART, which is specific, measurable. You want to be able to say, oh, I can measure that success. I can measure that goal. Attainable, attainable. If you're going to tell me I want to lose weight by the end of February, I want to lose 25 pounds. Is that attainable?
Mm-hmm.
Is it attainable? And is whatever you want to do, is it relevant to what your goal is? And is it time based? Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time based. There used to be something called Janet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up because I forgot it. Smarter goals. They added a ER.
ER.
Yeah, smarter. So I think it was um, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time based, easy, and reflective. I think that's correct.
Evaluated and reviewed.
Evaluate
I
and
see.
rewarding.
Evaluate.
Yeah. Yeah. So think about those. Those are really important. Hey, Chris. So I'm going to ask one of you if you want to come on with us so we can walk you through this real quick. Okay. Do I have a volunteer? I want to make one craft a week in February. Okay. Stop learning. Stop learning stop learning healing, start my own services.
We can get into like because I do this where you just
Joy.
learn and learn and learn and you never do. So
Right. Same with my massage room. Need some purging. Probably better for my February goal. Okay. So did not know Rachel, massage therapist. Joy, I declutter and can't find a thing. You're cute. Lori, hello. Exactly. Okay. So do I have a volunteer? Do we have a volunteer for someone to pop on? You don't have to turn your camera on. What do I need to do to come on? Well, what's your goal, girl? First of all, what's your goal? Because you need to have a goal of something to happen that you want to get done by the end of February. And let's see, should I do this? Because I want to be careful. We had no idea what I'm volunteering for, but I will. You're cute, Joy. You're cute. I miss LA. Hello, thank you for being here. I'm here with us. Okay, let's see. Let me do this. I'm gonna do. How do I do this little thingamajigger? Paula, hello, Paula. Thank you for being here. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put that in here. Edit, paste. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, So Jessica, since you have the goal on here, I'm going to tell you that it's this. So copy that, and then I'll see you in the green room. I'll see you in the green room because Janet can't see you in the green room because it's on my side. So, and Janet, so you want, hang on, Lori, you want to lose 15 pounds by February? Is that a smart goal? Is that specific? Sure. Is it measurable? Can you tell if you're going to lose 15 pounds? Sure. Is it attainable? Probably not. I don't think you're going to lose 15 pounds in 1 month, unless I don't know what you do, but that's a lot. That's a lot. Is it realistic? I don't know. Have you lost 15 pounds in 1 month healthily? It's right there. There you go, Jessica. Mandy says, I want to be confident at work to guide people into the right machines that help them create. And I want to be confident in the decisions I'm making for my own passions, blending arts and spirituality. So the one is, they're both goals. Which one works for you? Okay. And we have our first victim. I mean, our first volunteer. You like that? Wasn't that good? Okay.
Good.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Elias. How are you?
I am doing well. I am doing well. So Janet are here. Jen and I are here to help you focus a little bit more on what this goal, this vision can be to achieve the goal. So tell everybody, and then I'll let Janet go ahead and give you some info.
So, my goal is to start making a project on my Cricut more often. And when Elias first said we needed to make it smarter, I said, well, let's do it. So, I'm making one craft project a week for the month of February.
Okay. Janet, what would you say?
Why is this important for you to do? What's the feeling behind it? Why do you want?
The feeling behind it is to relieve some stress, take care of myself on the inside. I'm on FMLA leave from work right now for mental health and depression. So I'm trying to find things that I like to do or hobbies to help me get through some of this.
Okay. All right. I think that having that emotion behind it is so important for making progress. So,
Barking on the tree.
What do you think?
So I just put try or commit. Try or commit. Which one do you want to do?
Yes, Elias, I should have said commit. I already know.
I love when I have people know what I'm going to do in their heads. That's good. Okay.
I'm one of your OGs, so.
I know you are. I
Yeah.
know you are.
But yeah, it's something I need to do. I'm not doing the greatest. So I'm trying to find things that make me happy, productive, make me feel better. And just be creative instead of always being stressed or anything like that.
Does making one thing on your Cricut, would that give you joy?
I'm hoping it will give me some joy.
Okay. So before you even say one a month, one a week, how about saying I'm committed to one a week with hopes to possibly do more than one?
I like that one. Yeah.
Because then if you are wanting to do this as a part of a mindful, helpful healing piece, what I'm sensing, reading you but not reading you, is to get you into that zone where you feel like this place is your serene time, your serene place.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's why I would ask you, like what Janet said, is how important is it for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like everything right now all comes back to everything in my life is coming back into trying to find joy, trying to find peace, trying to be okay with where things are at right now.
Mhm.
And I think when you have a situation like that, it's 10 times harder to find those things.
Okay. Janet, anything you wanna add?
You're
I've
there you
been
go.
working with my technology over here. You're freezing over here. I got my phone up, so I got all sorts of things. So I think that I've been working with my technology over here. You're freezing over here. I got my phone up, so I got all sorts of things. I think doing artistic things is very meditative. So I think that when you find yourself in that space, I think that it creates stillness where you'll be able to then like see what else you want to do. Right. I think that it's a gateway to kind of build into what you want to do next.
That makes sense. You're muted again.
So what we're gonna do is I would love for you to put yourself on social media and say, "Hey, here's the Cricut that I did."
I can do that.
Okay?
I can do that.
By every what day? Every Friday, do you wanna do it?
Every Friday, yes.
Okay. I'm excited, and please tag me. And tag
Oh,
Jan
I'm gonna love this.
and tag Jan
Okay.
too. Okay?
Yep, I will take Jana and you.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
So that is how we do it. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Okay. So that's how we do it. We go ahead and pick something that is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based goal. And then you find someone to hold you accountable. The whole top of my head's tingling. That's really weird. You find somebody that can hold you accountable. So, Joanne says, regular posts on my socials, group promos on BookFunnel, have signed up for book sirens and asking people. Okay, that's excellent. That's excellent. Um, Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So accountability is important. It's very important. Very, very important. Carmen says, please share your creativity. Would love to support. I love that, Carmen. Love it, love it, love it. So I lost 17 pounds in 1 month back in my 30s. Watch this. Girl, I lost 20 pounds in my 30s. But now at 61, I don't think those 20 pounds are going to come off like this. So here's what I'm going to say to you. If you said, I'd like to lose a minimum or get rid of a minimum of 10 pounds by the end of the month, that's 2 pounds. Well, let's say 8 pounds. Let's just say 8 pounds. That's 2 pounds a week. If you go over that, you're going to feel amazing. If you go under that, how caca are you going to feel about it? That's a problem. That is a problem, right, Janet? Technology.
Technology. Yeah, I think if we look at just, February, but I think that you can look at months out, right? I want to lose 15 pounds in the next 6 months, right? So, then you have a plan where you're not setting yourself up setting yourself up to fail. That's a couple pounds a month. But then, again, it goes back to how you want to feel, what you want to do, because is it to feel better? Is it to fit into those jeans? What is the really deeper reason behind losing weight? So you can really focus in and hold on to that as motivation.
Agreed. So, for example, I know we're talking about the end of February, so you want to get something that's attainable. If we were to push it out, like Janet said, to March, so starting in January, John was cutting back on stuff. I've been cutting back on carbs, minus the brownies that I had yesterday. I've been cutting down on carbs, and I know that I can say that I would like to lose X amount of weight by March. Now, John started in January. He wanted to go down 20 some pounds by the time the cruise got here. He is super close to his goal. It's just, I'm like, darn it. But John walks more than I do. He walks all the time for work. He's walking around the casino and he's getting that exercise. Now, is my Greek ass moving? No, it's sitting here. So I know that I have to start moving. So my goal for the month of February is to at least do 3 walks a week. I'm not even going to put a time limit on it. I know the minimum is it's supposed to be 30 minutes, right? Well, if I do 10 minutes, I do 10 minutes. I'm not going to allow myself to get in that funk because that's what happens. We don't pick goals that we can clearly do, and that's how we don't achieve it. So, Rachel says, as for me to find where best get book published, many goals for me, all different want directions. Focus is a big goal. Thanks for this. You're welcome. So where's best place to get your book published? Are you going to self-publish or do you want a publisher? That's another question, right? Can please share on the weight thing? I stopped focusing on the pounds and started focusing on feeling better. That's smart. And you still allow yourself treats. Excellent. Sundays are your treat days. Great. Angela says 15 minutes 2 times a day. Okay. I will be an accountability partner. Of course, a Greek keeping another Greek accountable is very funny, everyone. Oh, so you did? Were you eating anything before or after? You're cute. I will do the same, walk at least 3 times a week. All right. So we got Gabriella keeping me accountable starting on Monday. But I have to, she doesn't know what days I'm going to work. She doesn't know, am I going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Friday? Am I going to do it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? What days am I going to walk? Actually, I like that Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday business. That's good. So here's the other thing. I know that I tend to fall out of agreement if it's too cold outside. Not like we don't have a treadmill. It currently there are clothes hanging on there because it's doing such a great job. But right? Tina says currently I must put things on hold until the restoration company says I can leave the hotel and move home. I know that I'm purging and working on craft projects I already have. I don't have a date yet. It's been 4 weeks. Okay. Use your lift desk to be standing and dance while you type. Yes, that's true. I could do that too. Who? No clue. Never done it before, but want to write my own. I've done a co-author before. Okay. So you could do it with KDP. There's other publishers that we know. We will tell you that it is a little bit pricier. It all depends on what you want to do. Goal setting is so important. Love this topic. Excellent. Getting a walking pad for your office. I could do that. Actually, John wanted to get me one, and I was like, no, but I could. Anybody have? Yes. Do you like it?
Do I use it? I love it. My feet are on it comfortably right now as I'm sitting.
Can you walk on your, like, can you do this when you're sitting?
No, no, I don't
I was trying to think of a good way. I'm like, I'm eating right while I'm eating a brownie. Oh, I'm doing
I
so
know.
right. I used to love that. You
Yeah.
got squirrel moment. I used to love it where we're all watching these exercises classes when I was younger, and I don't eat them now because they're not my thing. But I would like eat a ding dong or eat a Twinkie while I'm watching them. Like 4 and 3, push it out. For 2, I'm like, uh-huh. Mm-mm. We're doing all great job, everybody. It's crazy. Too funny. Too funny. Any other questions? Anybody? Anybody need any help with anything? This is a good topic, and we should get a little bit more into it. Um, so for I'm thinking maybe like in April we can do something. April's theme is growth, or May is endeavor. I like the word endeavor. So, what do you got going on? What do you have coming up for yourself? For you, Janet? Any new
For
book?
me, yeah. Well, I mean, I set a goal and I achieved it. I started my Substack, which I'm really happy with. It's called Janet the Midlife Feminist. So that's out there, and it's just I'm having so much fun writing, and it's really where my passion lies. I also have for folks, I have a Your Success Plan. You see it? It's free on my website. It's under resources. So it kind of walks you through the goal setting process. But then I expanded it into the Empowered Women's Playbook. So that's on my website. It's quite hefty and kind of all the things that you need. It talks about confidence. It talks about manifestation and motivation and kind of the myths around motivation. It gives you thought starters on what you can do if you're having trouble coming up with that goal, because sometimes we get into that analysis paralysis where we can't decide on what we want. So it will kind of walk you through the whole thing. It also has you dig deep into like your value systems, and it takes into consideration and whatever you do, whether you get this or not, like take into consideration your current circumstances, right? Somebody talked about stuff going on and they're not able to go back to their home right now. So we have different stages in our lives, and the visions that we have for ourselves can change. We just need to be compassionate with ourselves but also do the work.
Right. So if we were to go onto your website like I am now, we would go where?
Yes. Go to resources.
Yep.
And then if you scroll, you'll see your success plan down there and a whole bunch of other free resources. So I have stuff on influence. That's your success plan. So that one's free. And then all the way towards the bottom is the Empowered Woman's Playbook. And so that's the only one that is kind of with the fee. It's only $3.99 for all. It's like 100 pages of kind of a workbook that,
I love it. That's awesome. That is super awesome.
Yeah.
Super awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. And the best way to reach you is how?
You can send me an email at Janet. Well, it's Janet at janetZavalacoaching.com. That's my email, Janet at janetZavalacoaching.com. I'm on all the social medias. You can send me a message, book time with me on my website if you want to. So, yeah.
So there you have it. Janet at janetZavalacoaching.com. You're welcome anytime to be here. And were you going to?
Yeah, so I have the PDF version of this. I would like to give some copies away. I spent a lot of time on it. I think there's a lot of value in here that if you want to empower yourself and create the life that you want to live, this is like an excellent resource. So I'll give away what do you say? I'm not sure how many people have. Three PDF copies.
Okay.
Two.
So how about let me pick one person on Instagram, and then we'll pick some people here. So one person on Instagram, I'm gonna stop and here. All right. So Sunset Beach Nona, are you still here? Sunset Beach Nona, are you still here? I'll wait. And then let's pick up a couple people here. Let's scroll, and we're scrolling, and we're gonna stop right there. Okay, that's funny. I just landed on myself. All right. We'll scroll and we'll stop. Okay. Rachel, contact Janet to get the book that she's getting you, and we'll pick one more. And so the woman from where is she? She's not on here. So Sunset Beach Nona's not on here. Joanne Fawcett, author, are you still here? Doop, 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 doop. Well, let's see if she says hi. All right, and then we'll scroll and stop. Amanda, are you still here? Amanda? Joanne's still here. So go to Janet at janetZavalacoaching.com. I will put that up right here. Right there. You'll see it in a second.
Send me an email. Send me an email, say free workbook, and I'll send it over to you.
Yep. Free workbook. You just tell her that you saw it on the live with me. There you go. It's in there. janetZavalacoaching.com, right underneath my name. And okay. Mandy. Amanda, are you still here? I don't think Amanda's still here. Oh, wait. Give it a minute. Give it a moment. Joanne says, thank you so much. Okay. Amanda's not here. So let's pick somebody else real quick. And stop. Okay. Well, this is exciting. Gabriella, are you still here? Gabriella. See, we haven't given away stuff in a while, so that's why it's always good, guys, to hang on. Hang on. Okay, we'll give you Gabriella a 3, 2. Yes, she's still here. So Gabriella, go to Janet at janetZavalacoaching.com, and you'll get your free book. And just put free book in the subject line. Cool. Well, thank you for being here. What do we got going on? Next month, we have our very first, well, in a long time, we have Jamie Williams. If you don't know who she is, she's been on retreats with us before, but Jamie just finished her hypnotherapy certification. So she's going to be giving away a hypnotherapy session. And no, not to squawk like a chicken, but we're going to do something around that. Like we're going to do an introduction to hypnotherapy coming up. But I thought I had the date here, and I don't. So I'm going to have to ask her what that date was. I could have sworn that I wrote it down because I have way too many notes. So, Oh, maybe that's it. Yep, that's it. Ta-da! April 10th, we're gonna do something. But next February 7th, we're going to talk about self-love through hypnosis. So come join us with Jamie. Jamie's a health coach, she's a hairstylist, and now a hypnotherapist. So come join us. And that's going to be on the 7th. On the 14th, on Valentine's Day, Lynn Imhoff is going to be with me, and we're going to talk about loving self. And then the following week, we have a retreat. We have a retreat in Fort Lauderdale. There are four or five spots left. Come join us for that in Fort Lauderdale. And I keep on forgetting there's one more thing. There's one more thing. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. I don't want you not to miss it. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. Is this it? No, this isn't it. Where is it? It's here. I know it's here. That's not it because I pressed the wrong button. Look, my ears are turning red because I'm getting embarrassed. So here we go. I found it. Thank goodness. Because I get a little bit nervous. 7-day. There it is. Okay. Are you ready, everybody? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready to fall in love. 7-day. 7-day. Anyway, we have a 7-day challenge. If you haven't seen it or gotten to it, I don't know why I'm going to do it old school. If you haven't seen it or gotten to it, here it is. This 7-day challenge is located on the website. You can go to eliaspatrice.com, go to the event page, and you'll see it. And I'm going to show you in a second because there's something else that you need to see on here. Share the screen. Share the screen. There we go. And here it is. If you take the Mind Trappers quiz, you're going to find out whether you're a perfectionist, a people pleaser, a control freak, or a fixer. And when you go to that, you go to events and you'll see there's the retreat. You go here to the 7-day mind challenge. What you're going to get is one video, 7 daily emails, plus a bonus Zoom. And after the Zoom, for 7 weeks after that, you will get tips and traits and more stuff. So kind of like the emails, but you're going to get a little bit more. And when you click on it, that's when you can go ahead and find out everything you need. Okay. And it only takes 10 minutes a day, guys. It's not that long. And this is going to be really cool. If we got 100 people to sign up, I'm going to start doing a drawing for one person to get a 3-month coaching session with me. So, and let's say that you want to sign up and you tell 2 friends. Guess what? You get 3 entries. Okay. What's probably going to happen is because of everything that was going on with TikTok and I was doing these postings and they weren't getting out to everybody, I'm probably going to do 2 sets of these. So I will take everybody from week 1 and put those names into week 2. And at the end of the week before Valentine's Day, hopefully we'll have all the people and then we'll do a drawing. Okay. So thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. Janet, thank you for being here. Janet, hold the phone. And guys, the quiz result was not what I expected. Looking forward to the challenge. I like it. I like it. All right, everybody, stay for the outro because it's kind of fun. And if you haven't seen my YouTube video interview, go to Amazing Soul Films and check it out. It's about an hour long. Comment on it, like it. It sends it out to people that way. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a beautiful night. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From our hearts to yours. Be well. Real talk gets real answers. Take care, everybody.